One angry sentence almost destroyed his career, but a simple 3-word rule saved his life. Before you lose your temper again, listen to this story till the end. Anger is like fire. If you control it, it gives you light. If you lose control, it burns everything. True strength is not in shouting, but in staying calm when everything inside you wants to explode. Today's story is about anger and how one moment of self-control can change your whole life. Welcome to the Explicarb Hub, where we turn powerful stories into simple life lessons. Rohan was a young man with a quick mind and a quicker temper. He worked in a small office in the city. He was good at his job, clever, hardworking, and honest. But there was one big problem. He got angry very easily. When someone made a mistake, he shouted. When something went wrong, he blamed others. When he felt stressed, he spoke without thinking. At first, people were patient. They said, "It's okay. Rohan is just a little hot-tempered." But slowly, things began to change. One Monday morning, Rohan came to the office tired and upset. On the way, his bus was late. It was raining. His shirt got wet. He already felt angry inside. Rohan looked at the table and saw that some files were not in the right place. He shouted, "What have you done? Can't you see? This report is very important. Are you blind or just stupid?" The whole office became silent. Mira's hands started to shake. Her eyes filled with tears. She tried to speak in a small voice. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't know this file was important. I was just trying to clean the table. The coffee cup slipped from my hand." But Rohan did not listen. His anger was talking now, not his mind. He shouted again, even louder. "Sorry? Your sorry will not fix this. Because of you, I will get in trouble with the manager. People like you should not work in an office." Mira looked down and quietly said, "I understand, sir. I will be careful." Then she went to the washroom to wipe her tears. Rohan felt powerful for a moment. He thought, "I showed her. She won't repeat this mistake." But his colleague, Anil, looked at him and slowly shook his head. At lunch, Anil sat beside Rohan and asked, "Do you think anger is strength, Rohan?" Rohan frowned. "Of course not, or she ruined my report." "What do you expect me to do? Smile?" Anil sighed and took a small, empty glass from the table. He said, "Imagine this glass is your mind. Every day, small problems fill it: traffic, rain, stress, mistakes, pressure. Slowly, the glass becomes full." He pretended to pour water into the empty glass and then said, "Now, when something small happens, even a tiny drop, the glass overflows. That overflow is your anger." Rohan watched in silence. Anil continued, "True strength is not shouting when your glass overflows. True strength is emptying your glass again and again so that small things don't control you. Anyone can shout, but only a strong mind can stay calm." That evening, after work, Rohan went home with a heavy heart. His father was sitting on the balcony, drinking tea. He looked at Rohan and asked, "Long day?" Rohan nodded and sat down. After a few minutes of silence, he suddenly asked, "Baba, were you ever an angry person?" His father smiled a little. "Oh yes, very angry. I used to shout at everyone, your mother, my friends, my co-workers. I thought it made me strong." Rohan asked quietly, "What changed you?" His father became serious and said, "One day, I came home angry from work. I had lost a big client. Your mother asked me a simple question about money. I shouted at her. I said terrible words. She became quiet. She just said, 'I know you are not angry with me. You are angry with your life. But your words still hurt.' Then she slept in another room that night." He paused and looked at Rohan. That night, I realized something. When we are angry, we don't punish others. We punish ourselves, and we hurt the people we love. From that day, I made a rule. When I feel anger rising, I will do 3 things: pause, breathe, then speak. Rohan repeated slowly. Pause, breathe, then speak. His father nodded. Anger is a guest. It will come. You cannot stop it completely, but you can decide how long it stays in your mind. You can decide if it will break things or teach you something. That night, Rohan could not sleep well. He remembered Mira, the fear in her eyes, her shaking hands, her silence. The next morning, he went to the office early. Mira was already there, quietly checking some files. Rohan walked up to her desk. She looked nervous when she saw him. He took a deep breath and remembered his father's rule. Pause, breathe, then speak. Slowly he said, Mira, I want to say something about yesterday. I was wrong. I spoke to you very badly. I let my anger control me. The mistake was small, but my reaction was big. I am truly sorry. Mira looked surprised. Her eyes became soft. She said, It's okay, sir. I understand. Maybe I should also be more careful. Rohan shook his head. No, we will both be more careful. You with the files, and me with my words. For the first time, Mira smiled. From that day, Rohan started practicing self-control. He was not perfect. Sometimes he still felt angry. Sometimes his voice became loud, but now he noticed it. When he felt anger rising, he repeated in his mind, pause, breathe, then speak. Slowly, his glass did not overflow so easily. His relationships became better. People started to trust him more. The office became a calmer place. He did not lose his strength. He discovered his real strength. Anger itself is not evil. It is a signal. It tells you something is wrong. But when anger is the master, you suffer. When you become the master, you grow. Remember Rohan's 3 steps. Pause. Do not react immediately. Breathe. Take a deep breath and give your mind a little space. Then speak. Choose your words with care. Say to yourself, I control my emotions. My emotions do not control me. If you practice this every day, you will not only control your anger, you will change your life. Control your anger. Master your life.